Look, if you're an NBA fan, you've heard it all, too many threes. No defense, the game's not what it used to be. People act like the NBA is in crisis because players are chucking threes or the scores are too high. But let me hit you with a truth bomb. That's not the real problem. I was around for the 2004 NBA Finals 70 to 68 slugfests, ISO ball, endless free throws, and trust me, fans were complaining just as much back then. So what's really going on? Why did the 2019 NBA Finals pull a 10.7 TV rating while the 2024 Finals barely hit 6.3? It's not the three-pointers, it's not the refs. It's the lack of larger-than-life superstars and dynasties that make the world stop and watch. The 2020s are missing that magic, Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron spark. Today, we're diving into why the NBA needs its next transcendent icon to save the game. Buckle up, this is gonna be a wild ride. Let's set the record straight. Every few years, NBA fans and analysts find something new to complain about. In the 2000s, it was too many free throws and boring ISO ball. Today, it's too many threes and no defense. But here's the thing, I was there in 2004, watching those gritty, low-scoring games, and casual fans were saying the same stuff. You only need to watch the fourth quarter. The games are too slow. They don't play hard. Sound familiar? The idea that the game style is killing the NBA doesn't hold up. In 2019, teams took 30 threes a game, and the finals were must-watch TV. In 2024, it's 35 threes a game, not a huge jump yet, viewership tanked. So what's the real issue? It's simple, the NBA is missing era-defining superstars and dynasties that capture the world as imagination. Think Magic and Bird in the 80s, Jordan in the 90s, Shaq and Kobe in the 2000s, LeBron and Steph in the 2010s. These were icons who transcended basketball, players, and teams that casual fans couldn't resist. Right now, in the 2020s, we've got great players Giannis, Jokic, Luka, but no one's grabbing the baton to become the face of the league. It's like the 1970s all over again. Tons of talent, lots of parity, but no one to define the era. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 reasons why the lack of superstars and dynasties is the NBA's real problem and what it means for the future. Stick around for my hot take at the end. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about what makes a superstar transcendent. The NBA has always thrived on players who aren't just great on the court, but become cultural icons. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird didn't just save the NBA in the 80s, they made it a global phenomenon with their charisma and rivalry. Michael Jordan, he wasn't just a player, he was a brand, a movie star, a sneaker empire. LeBron James and Steph Curry carried that torch in the 2010s, with LeBron's larger-than-life presence and Curry's relatable, game-changing style. These guys had what's called a high-Q score, a marketing term for being recognizable and likable to the masses. Today, we've got incredible players. Nikola Jokic is a back-to-back MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a freak of nature. Luka Doncic is a walking highlight reel. But are they household names to casual fans the way LeBron or Kobe were? Not quite. They're dominant, but they haven't crossed over into pop culture the same way. Part of it is personality. Jokic is low-key. Giannis is humble. Luka is still building his brand. Without that larger-than-life figure, the NBA struggles to pull in the casual fans who tune in for star power, not just basketball. Reason number 2, where are the dynasties? The NBA has always been at its best when there's a team or a rivalry that dominates the conversation. The 80s had the Lakers versus Celtics, the 90s had Jordan's Bulls, the 2000s had Shaq and Kobe's Lakers, then LeBron's Heat and Curry's Warriors in the 2010s. These weren't just teams, they were events. Casual fans tuned in to see if anyone could stop them or to watch them dominate. Right now, the NBA has parity, which sounds great, but it's not capturing the same attention. Since 2020, we've had 5 different champions in 5 years: Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics. Compare that to the 2010s, when the Warriors and Cavs faced off in first straight finals, creating a saga that hooked fans. Parity is fun for diehards, but casual fans want a team to love or hate. Without a dynasty or even a consistent finals matchup, the NBA's missing that narrative glue that keeps people talking. Let's take a history lesson. The 1970s NBA was a lot like today, tons of talent, no clear face of the league. You had stars like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dr. J, and Elgin Baylor, and the league had parity with 8 different champions that decade. Sounds great, right? But the NBA was struggling. Attendance was down, TV ratings were low, and the league was seen as a niche sport. Why no transcendent star or team captured the public's imagination? Then came Magic and Bird in the 80s, and everything changed. They weren't just players. They were storytellers who made the NBA must-watch TV. Fast forward to the 2020s, and we're in a similar spot. We've got parity and talent Jokic, Giannis, Tatum, but no one stepping up to be the next Magic or Jordan. It's not just about skill, it's about personality and marketability. Without that, the NBA feels like it's treading water, waiting for its next big thing. Reason for the media and fan expectations. The NBA thrives on drama and storylines more than any other sport. Shows like First Take and Undisputed build empires on debating LeBron versus Durant or Curry versus Kyrie, but today, the media is struggling to sell a new face of the league. Giannis and Jokic are incredible, but they don't generate the same buzz as a LeBron or Kobe. Why? Because casual fans want stars who feel larger than the game, someone they can root for or against, someone who's on magazine covers and in commercials. Social media amplifies this. In the 2010s, Twitter, now X, was buzzing with Warriors-Cavs debates or LeBron's decision. Today, the conversation's more fragmented. Fans are split between rooting for their team or arguing about load management. Without a central figure or rivalry, the NBA's losing that cultural grip it had when Steph was hitting logo threes or LeBron was chasing rings. Let's talk numbers. In 2019, the Raptors-Warriors Finals Game 6 pulled a 10.7 TV rating. In 2024, the Celtics-Mavericks Game 5 got a 6.3. That's a 40% drop in 5 years. Some blame the three-point boom, but the data doesn't back that up. In 2019, teams took 32 threes a game. In 2024, it's 35. That's not enough to explain the decline. Others say it's streaming or cord cutting, but the NFL's ratings have held steady despite the same trends. The real difference. In 2019, you had Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and a Warriors dynasty in their prime, drawing casual fans. In 2024, the Celtics and Mavs are great, but they don't have that same pull. Jason Tatum's a star, but he's not a global icon yet. Luka's getting there, but he's not LeBron. Without those magnetic figures, the NBA is struggling to keep eyes on the screen. Here's my hot take. The NBA is not broken, but it's in a holding pattern. The league doesn't need to go back to 2000 for its grinded-out style or cut down on threes. It needs its next Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Steph Curry, a star who transcends the game, and a dynasty that gives fans something to root for or against. The good news, players like Luka, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or even Victor Wembanyama could be that guy. The NBA just needs to lean into their stories and give them the stage. What do you think? Who's the next face of the NBA? Is parity hurting the league, or do you love the unpredictability? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get this debate going. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more NBA breakdowns. We've got more hot topics coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.